Efforts and power outages in just a moment. But first, this storm, as you know, brought a lot of much needed rain to our area and more to come.
Yeah, still more to come. We probably have picked up about 80% of what we're going to pick up in this whole storm system.
Okay.
So the majority has fallen. Just wish we didn't have to have the rain in order to get some of this water that we needed.
Right.
But here we go. We've got a little bit more rain on the way tomorrow and a little bit more rain on the way for Monday. The center of whatever is left over from Helene is sitting there in parts of west central Kentucky, spinning around clouds and spinning around showers. It's just kind of been misty around Indianapolis and areas to the south, areas back off towards the east. North and west of Indy, we had a couple downpours, and we even had the threat for some funnels. We're going to have kind of the same story take place tomorrow. Low pressure is not moving much overnight tonight. We're going to have some clouds. You may run into a little bit of mist overnight tonight as well. But some of these bands from Ohio will start to move in by tomorrow morning, so rain starts to pick up again throughout the day. But on and off, we may have these little sun breaks tomorrow that helps produce not just misty showers, but it may actually produce a downpour every once in a while, and those may have the small chance for a quick funnel cloud. But we'll be watching that tomorrow afternoon. A little bit more rain on the way, and possibly a little bit more rain coming up on Monday too, and then we should be good. But boy, it's been a lot of rain overall. About 1 to 2 inches across much of central Indiana. We kind of had this burst on the east side of Indy, anywhere from, let's say, Carmel and Noblesville out east towards Greenfield, Anderson, Mount Comfort, Newcastle, and coming in towards Cambridge City. We actually have a list online right now of almost 40 to 50 different towns across central Indiana with the official rainfall observations. So you can check that out if you want to see kind of how things rank across the state. But 2 to 3, maybe even close to 4 inches in some parts in southern Indiana. Coming up, we'll time out, Jenny, some of the rain that we're expecting for tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. See you in a few minutes, Matt. Well, cleanup continues across central Indiana tonight after storms from Hurricane Helene toppled trees and power lines. Check it out. This is on Holly Lane in Newcastle. These are photos from the fire department. My goodness, a large tree fell right onto a home there. Luckily, we understand everyone inside was able to get out safely. Right now, crews are working to get the lights back on for thousands of people across central Indiana. This is the latest map and update from AES. About 17,000 customers are without power tonight. Most had it knocked out last night, but the crews are making progress. At one point overnight, 97,000 customers were dealing with power outages. Well, we are seeing some dramatic rescues this weekend in Tennessee after flooding from Hurricane Helene. Check it out. This man was trapped in his attic. Rescue crews pulled him out a window, rushing water all around him. These officers have been on the ground and in the air. Check that out. The team rescued a dog in Newport, Tennessee. They also saved a woman and a young boy from floodwaters. And then take a look at this video. The Nolichucky Dam in eastern Tennessee is still holding. The Tennessee Valley Authority says the river's crested, but the dam's still intact. You can see that water rushing over the top. The TVA estimates water levels reached 8 feet above the record elevation. In North Carolina tonight, the owner of the Carolina Panthers football team is pledging $3 million for hurricane relief. And you can see why. It'll help with destruction like this. This is the famous historic Biltmore Village underwater after heavy rain from that storm. At least 55 deaths in 5 different states are being blamed on Helene. As Ivan Rodriguez reports, nationwide, millions of people are still without power tonight.
Helene made landfall in Florida's Big Bend region Thursday night as a monstrous Category 4 hurricane, leaving coastal communities like Keaton Beach, Florida, nearly unrecognizable.
Clearly, you saw storm surge in excess of 15 feet.
I mean, there was just houses everywhere, and now there's nothing.
Most of the communities in Big Bend still don't have power. Recovery from this historic storm will be long, especially for people still waiting on insurance claims from the last hurricane.
We are still fighting with our insurance for my store and my house down here that were damaged in Idalia last year. So we're months away from an end in that situation.
In North Carolina, more than 400 roads in the western part of the state were closed as of Saturday morning. Since Thursday, Buncombe County received over 5,500 911 calls and conducted more than 130 swiftwater rescues. Parts of Asheville, North Carolina have been left under several feet of water.
A lot of the businesses are absolutely wrecked. I've never seen anything like that since I've lived here.
Federal Emergency Management Agency Administrator Deanne Criswell is on the ground in Florida Saturday surveying the destruction. The agency says it deployed more than 800 staff to support states affected by Helene, and their distribution centers are fully stocked. In Keaton Beach, Florida, I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
All right, the damage you see here, this is where Indiana Task Force 1 was assigned today. Treasure Island, Florida, that's a small barrier island off the coast of St. Pete. Our Hoosier first responders are there helping with rescues and recovery. Well, we are expecting more rain for at least another day or so here in central Indiana. So remember, it is a good idea to have the 13 weather app. There you can get real-time radar wherever you are to help you plan your day, and it is a free download in your phone's app store. Well, this morning's rainy weather didn't stop dozens of people from gathering at Mike Carroll Stadium in downtown Indy for the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Nearly 7 million Americans are living with the disease, and another 11 million people are serving as caregivers to loved ones. Well, this morning's walk is an important fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association. All of the money raised helps fund research to find a cure and support families. One organizer calls it the most inspiring day of the year.
And it's when people in the community who are dealing with Alzheimer's or dementia can see that they're not alone.
The Indianapolis Walk is actually one of the biggest in the country. This year, they're hoping to raise $15 million. And even if you didn't attend the walk, you can still help. If you'd like to help them reach that goal, get help for a family member as well, we have info at WTHR.com. Now to Decision 2024, and the Indiana Debate Commission wants your questions for the candidates running for governor. Those questions will be considered for a gubernatorial debate next month, and if you're selected, you might be asked to ask the candidates in person. Republican Mike Braun, Democrat Jennifer McCormick, and Libertarian Donald Rainwater all agreed to the debate on Thursday, October 24th. You have until October 11th to submit your question, and we have a link for you right now on WTHR.com. Debate. CBS will host that debate between Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. You'll be able to watch that right here on Channel 13 Tuesday night at 8. Well, we want to know which issues will impact your vote this November. There is still time to fill out our elections issues survey. Just scan the QR code you see there on your screen, and that'll take you to the election issues survey on our website, WTHR.com. Still ahead tonight, some lawmakers calling for more accountability after a deadly listeria outbreak from deli meat. We'll tell you what they want to see happen to Boar's Head. Matt?
Hey, Jenny, we've got a little bit more rain coming up tomorrow, so we'll time it out. We'll also let you know how much more rain will possibly fall.
But first, Operation Football on a Saturday night. We'll take you to our rain-delayed game of the week next.